Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about how you can choose a research topic for your summer internship project. In this video, I am going to tell you easy way to choose your research topic for your summer internship project. I have interacted with many PhD scholar, MPhil student, MBA student and BBA student who are working on their research project, and many of them are facing the problem of research topic selection. Why research topic selection is so important? Because if you select a wrong research topic for your summer internship project, then it will be a big headache for you. On other hand, if you select the right topic, then your research project, your summer internship project can progress very quickly. I have seen many MBA student, BBA student, initially they take up anything and start doing their summer internship project, and end of the day their guides have altogether rejected the topic and they have to begin again by choosing the another research topic for their summer internship project. In second case, if you have not chosen topic appropriately, you might yourself will leave the topic because you don't know where to go. Selecting the research topic is the most challenging part of any research project because it is the base of your research project, it is the foundation of your research project, and it is the starting point of your research work. I have seen many master students and undergraduate students, they do not have clarity about their research topic selection for summer internship project. Now there are many questions how to do, how to select and justify the research topic. So in this video, I am going to give you a step-by-step easy way to select your research topic. The first important step in selection of your research topic for your summer internship project is topic should be your own. Topic should be from your interest area. Yes friend, research topic should be from your interest area. There are many PhD student, MBA student and BBA student. They call me and ask me what should be my research topic. Sir, tell me the research topic for my research work. Dear friend, it is like you are asking some another person to select the life partner for you. How another person can select the life partner for you? You should understand like and dislike, and then only you can decide your life partner. Same thing is applicable to the research topic. Research topic should be your own. Research topic is very personal and research topic is very individual. Research topic should appeal to you. Dear friends, I would like to give you a one small example. My interest area is marketing management, and in marketing I am interested in retailing. I have done my MBA in marketing management, and if someone asks me you go and do your research in finance or in supply chain management, then I would be very unhappy. It will definitely irritate me and I would not put my 100% effort in that SIP. If you would not happy, then learning would not be happen. The first prominent factor is your interest area. Now here I would like to suggest you a one small activity. Before selecting the SIP topic, first of all, you think on one point. After your MBA, in which area, in which industry you want to start your career. If some student want to do their career in retailing after MBA, then you can develop your topic around the retailing. Then your topic can be consumer behavior towards organized retail sector, online shopping behavior. If some student want to go in equity, then topic should be fundamental analysis or technical analysis. Therefore, my suggestion is first figure out your plan after MBA in which area you want to start your career, and then select the topic in that area. Now look at the screen for the second example. If some marketing student want to go in banking after their MBA, then that student can figure out their SIP topic around the banking. Now for that student, research topic can be service quality assessment of banking services, customer satisfaction about banking services, customer expectation about banking services, study of 7 P's of bank, comparative study of some public sector bank and private sector bank. Now look at the another example. If some HR student want to start his career in IT sector after the MBA, then he can figure out his SIP topic around the IT sector. Now research topic can be impact of training and development in IT, recruitment and selection process of IT, employee engagement activities in IT, employee satisfaction in IT, performance management system in IT. Now look at the screen for the another example. If some finance student want to start his career in mutual fund, equity or in insurance after MBA, then that student can figure out the SIP topic around mutual fund, equity or insurance. Now research topic can be assess the perception of mutual fund investors, financial planning for salaried employee and strategies for tax saving, a study on perception of investor investing in life insurance, a study on investment pattern and preference of retail investor, risk perception and portfolio management of equity investor. The next step for the topic selection is background of the study. Now before going to the background of the study, let us understand what is the aim of the research. Basically, research is adding some new knowledge to the existing body of the knowledge or phenomena. If you are taking a topic on which already lot of work has been done, then what are you doing? You are simply doing copy and paste, and that will not be called as a research because you are not adding anything new in the research. Now it is very important for you to do the background study, means the review of literature. Now let us take examples. Suppose if someone want to work on service quality assessment of banking services, then he should first understand what work has already been done in that sector. Suppose if someone want to work on employee engagement activities in IT sector, then that student should study what work has already been done in that sector. Now after review of literature or after reviewing the previous research on this topic, you may find out that there is lot of work has been done on about two topic, but that has been done with a very general point of view. No one has done any specific work, and you can find out the scope for the research work. Now after review of literature on service quality assessment, I have found that there are a lot of work has been done on service quality assessment, but no one has done on specific work, or no one has compared the service quality of private sector bank and public sector bank. Therefore, I can take that topic for my summer internship project. Suppose if I review the previous research work of employee engagement activity in IT sector, then I have found that there are a lot of work has been done on employee engagement activity, but that all the works are very general. No one has done the work on some specific segment. So I knew I am going to add a new knowledge into the existing body of the knowledge. Therefore, review of literature is important for the topic selection. Now the question is, why review of literature is important? Because review of literature would find out the research gap. Now the question is, what is a research gap? Research gap is the area which is left unexplored by the previous researcher. I would like to share my habit of review of literature. I go through the various article, various research paper, and then I figure out research gap, and then finally I take up total unexplored area or partial unexplored area. Here again I would like to quote the same example. Suppose that if you review the previous research on service quality assessment of banking services, and suppose if you have found out that no one has done the comparative study of service quality of private sector bank and public sector bank, then you can say that you have find out the research gap, and you can take this topic for your summer internship project. And after this, last step is select the specific topic and limit your scope. It means if you have take a bulky topic, then it is very difficult to execute that topic. Like if you want to study the quality of education in India. Now the quality of education in India, this topic is very vast. We need to specify the topic. Like in education, there is a primary education, higher education. Therefore, we want to specify whether we want to do a project on primary education or we want to project in higher education. Again, in higher education, there are a lot of degrees like MBA, ME, MPharm. Now we want to again specify that in higher education, on which degree we want to conduct our project. Again, you have to specify the topic, whether it is for private university or whether it is for public university. It is for affiliated colleges or it is for government colleges. Now after specifying and limiting your research topic, your final research topic can be assessment of service quality of management education in Nasik and Pune with special reference to MBA Institute affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University, that is SPPU. Now from this topic we can say that our topic should be a specific and the scope should be a limited. Now look at the second example. Suppose if you want to do your project on employee retention strategy. Again, employee retention strategy is very vast topic. Therefore, we want to specify this topic with reference to some industry and with reference to some area. Therefore, our topic can be study of employee retention strategy of some IT company in Pune. Now I would like to summarize the three important steps for the topic selection. First step is your topic should be your own. Figure out your interest area for the topic selection. Second, background of the study is very important, that is review of literature. And third, select the specific topic and limit your scope. With this note, I would like to end this video. I would be making a lot of videos related with the summer internship project. So stay tuned to this channel and do not forget to subscribe it. Thank you for watching this video.